Raspberry Point is an oyster farm here on the island, and they came to us with a problem, which was to help them find a solution to automate the oyster cage flipping process. The point of flipping an oyster cage is to get the oysters out of the water a little bit to allow the air and the sunlight to kill off any bacteria or algae or things like that that would have stuck to the oysters and the cage. We looked at a lot of existing solutions for oyster cage flippers. A lot of them involved hydraulics, and they're fairly expensive to manufacture. Ours was much simpler because it doesn't have any moving parts. It simply uses the forward motion of the boat to flip the cages, which is kind of the novel part of the design. So with that being said, we hope that the manufacturing costs for our design will be a lot more affordable for the smaller oyster farms starting out. Synapse got involved with the project towards the end of the school year. They knew how much opportunity there was and how much value there was in a flipper in the oyster industry.
We evaluated whether or not there was a market for this thing. As soon as we looked at it, it's like, you know, this is a real problem. Synapse works on behalf of UPEI, its faculty, students, and staff, to really help move ideas closer to market. It's really take a cool idea and turn it into something. That's what Synapse really does.
They approached us with a plan. They got us hooked up with some funding, and they helped us with the patent as well. We've also been into the startup zone. We're now a resident company there, and they've been a huge support. And we were also part of Creative Destruction Lab, which helped us a lot with the business side of things. It also gave us access to the Faculty of Sustainable Design Engineering, which is where we actually built and constructed the oyster cage flipper.
This thing isn't small. We unfortunately can't show you for proprietary reasons at this point.
We've went through quite a few iterations with the design. We're continuously trying to improve it and make it perfect. The startup community here on the island is great. Before we were even a company or considered a startup, there were many people in the startup community helping us, and that's what really gave us the bug and made us want to become a startup.
It is extremely important that we create an environment that fosters entrepreneurship. There are a lot of different organizations that are here to assist in terms of moving the entrepreneurship agenda forward.
We're here to be the bridge to form that connection between UPEI and industry, be that a startup company, an existing company, or something we haven't even thought of at this point. There are some interesting things coming down the pipe in UPEI.